lust. You see, when you begin to crave for things that God did not give you. And I think that one of the things that we're going to teach, or we'll trust God to teach, that is lacking, that is not being taught in church again, is contentment. So you find out that the issue of lust, you are craving for things that God has not given you yet, and it becomes a problem. It can lead to murmuring. Because here we saw that God was already giving them something, and they were not satisfied with what God was providing for them. So we looked at that, and we also looked at, okay, now let's look at the issue of contentment. Because lack of contentment will always cause us to murmur. You see, contentment does not mean that you are not aspiring. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So you need to know the difference. Contentment doesn't mean that you are not going to aspire, but contentment means that you are going to be glad, you're going to be satisfied with where you are and what you have, while trying to reach out for more. Hey, are you getting what I'm saying? Did you get that? You are going to be satisfied with where you are and with what God has given to you, while you are trying to reach out for more. For example, if it is that you have 2 shoes, you are not going to be depressed just because you have 2 shoes. You are going to be satisfied with the 2 shoes that you have, while you are trusting God for more. And one of the evidence that you are satisfied with the 2 shoes is the way you take care of them. Somebody didn't hear me. I wish I can demonstrate something. The shoe I'm wearing will not allow me to do that. How many of you have ever tried to spoil your shoe before as a child? Lie not. Let me be looking. I say, raise your hand. If you have ever tried to spoil your shoe as a child, let me see. Okay. Some? Who told you? Is that what they told you? Some no shoe. Am I talking about good luck, Jonathan? I'm talking about the people that are here. What's your problem? You have tried to spoil your shoe before. Let me see your hand. Because you went to school, saw your classmate, they wore one fine. There's a shoe. You know, when we went to school, there were shoes that were trending. So sometimes you are not satisfied with the shoe that you have. First of all, you try to lie that the shoe is no more your size. It's paining me. It's a lie. How many of you did that? Let me see your hand. He said, it's paining me. Say, and when they're saying put you are using style not to. Then, if that one doesn't work, because usually it's like that's where we start, is it? If that one doesn't work, what you will now be doing is that when you are wearing the shoe now, you will not wear it very well. You wear it half and be pressing it so that it will spoil. You see, it's oju kokoro. The thing that is worrying you is now you see, in that regards, that person is not being, that's not contentment. The eyes is on another shoe. And you see, what you don't know is that before long, that other shoe too is the same thing that will happen to that shoe. So, but you see, contentment will be, you see, now because I'm contented with this and I'm even, okay, there is something better. I'll be happy with what I have and I will take care of it as if that is the best. Come on, are you getting what I'm saying? Now, it's not as if God cannot just bless you and then you just discover that money na water, water na money is, something like that. But you see, it will not help you. Do you actually know that there are blessings that when you get, you are not ready for? It will kill you. And God is not the kind of father that likes spoiling his children. You need to know that. Now, I've asked this question before. Do you think that God couldn't have just made 7 billion people at once? God had that power. He would have spoken and 7 billion people will rush into the earth. But he's a God of process. And you see, oh God, he just brought 2 persons and then they kept increasing. Now, God is a God of process. So it wasn't as if God was taking them on a journey and God started by providing things for them gradually. Are you getting what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? And you need to know this about God. And if you know this about God, you will have rest. You see, God is more interested in what you are becoming than what you are having. I need to say that again. I say God is more interested in who I am becoming than in what I have. It's very important, and you need to know that. So God is not in a hurry to give you money, and by the time they give you money, the next thing that comes to your mind is to marry the second wife. So you see, sometimes before God will give you certain things, he will cause certain things to die in you. Do you know there are things that are in you that you don't even know that they are in you? I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. You will not know your cravings until when you have money. Have money first. You know now, maybe because of the amount of money you have, your choices are not too many. Huh? Are you here? No, you don't have many choices. Hey. So you see, sometimes before God brings those things, he will kill certain things in you. And we're going to read we're going to read where you see God telling him that he caused